Lord Jesus, we need you, and we need you right now. We need your help and your blessings to rain down upon our lives and lift the stress that is being brought upon us on MLK Day, ladies and gentlemen. So that means, welcome to your WWE Raw Live Review. This is your boy, Mr. Starkson.
Big Dub.
Help us.
Oh, please.
Help us. Now, it is in white people's nature to virtue signal about MLK Day and bring up the I Have a Dream speech. We ain't gonna do none of that virtue signaling here. One, because I am black and I know the other things that he said other than I have a dream. And two, because right now I want to have a dream. Literally, I want to go to sleep. But unfortunately, here I am talking about Monday Night Raw because we have viewers that if we don't cover WWE, they probably wouldn't support us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loyalty.
Mhm.
Loyalty. Okay.
How about that loyalty?
Yeah, baby. All right. But you know what? We are here. That does not change anything. We are here. And Werner is in a Snuggie.
Not in a Snuggie.
Werner, with all of our funds, has spent it on a Snuggie.
I have not spent any Covalent TV money.
He is stolen from the pot, and he has bought himself fucking billboard size Snuggie, and now he is wearing it. And he is advertising for them as well. So if y'all see him on the billboard with the one with the ass cut out, Werner, that's him. That's him. He says he loves the easy access.
No.
That's the truth. It's the truth. Shouts out to our truth seekers in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know what to do the moment y'all step foot in here, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Don't play around with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to lie. If this damn stream get attacked by drones and it go out, I'm done. Y'all going to want to enjoy it while it lasts. Because if they do, I'm done. I did not want to do this review today. I'm just here. Well, I won't get fined because I work for myself. But I'll find myself. I will charge myself money for doing this. So, yeah, man, y'all better make this stream worthwhile, man. Do y'all part. You know what I'm saying? I think we are live on Twitter, so retweet the stream. You know what I'm saying? Retweet the strizine. And also make sure that you are sharing the stream in Playback Gang. If you see that hype button on the playback, go ahead and hit that hype button to let the algorithm know that y'all think this stream is hype. Because we don't just get hype, we stay hype.
That's right.
Snuggie.
I don't have a Snuggie. If I pull down, see, then I look like this.
Warner wants.
Does anyone want this?
Warner wants.
Does anyone want Sith Lord Warner going on?
No,
Come on.
They see it at your rally enough. Calm down.
Oh, Jesus.
But it's okay. Look at him. Now he looks like a Syrian woman.
See, now you got to ruin
I didn't do shit. I didn't do a damn thing. You the one that came on saying it's very cold.
It is very cold.
I'm cold.
It's cold.
Oh, my little toesy woesies are freezing.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do shit. Don't blame me for nothing. I said, did this motherfucker come on the stream with his palms sweaty, knees weak, and arms heavy?
No, they're all frozen.
Is it vomit on his sweat already? Y'all know the rest. Y'all know the rest. It is. It's there. Y'all just don't see it. He got a green screen. You don't see it. You just don't see it. But no, man, y'all got to do y'all part. Like I said, like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. Show the necessary love to your boys over here. We having fun already because I'm telling you right now, it is no other way on God's green earth we'd be covering WWE on this day, especially with what I've been through in the past 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? And anybody with a wrench, I don't think we got wrenches over there. Werner, go pack that Jeff, whatever his last name is. I'm not even going to bother with it because insignificant being. You know what I mean? But either way it goes, man. We are here, and we got a job to do. That is bring you beautiful people the news, hold on one special, dumbass, like Jeff, accountable, and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go, because that is just what we do. Yeah. All right. So I'm waiting for Werner to pack this guy up, and once he's through, we gonna get to 10 news. Let's focus on his mustache, y'all. So everybody stare. If you got a phone, zoom in on his mustache. That is a mustache of intensity.
Done.
Good. All right. Yeah, no, that's weird. Like, and here's the funny part, real quick. I'm gonna address this only because I think it is funny. I think it's really funny. And this is the only time y'all will ever hear me address like weirdos. When somebody comes in and they say that, that's typically either because they seen our title and know that this isn't gonna be a pro WWE show, or they just don't like the fact, and this is true. Werner was there. And also, funny enough, my mom was in one stream where it was this white guy that was in the comment section that was so mad that I run the show and I was talking that he was just like, let the white guy talk. And I was like, all right, Werner, go ahead, run the show off. And Werner just went, and I was like, exactly. So yeah, it's either they saw the title and they got upset, or they just don't like the fact that a black man is charismatic enough to carry a show. It's one of the two. It's never anything else. I'm just being real. So, yeah, no, when I see stuff like that, it just makes me laugh. I'm just like, you can't be mad at the show already because we're not even 10 minutes in. You can't, like it can't be something with the show because we're fucking under 10 minutes in. So it's always one of those two things. And I don't give a damn. I could probably fuck that guy's wife. Yeah, so, and I ain't even got no haircut right now. Still can fuck his wife. And it upsets him. That's okay. That's okay, Jeffy boy, Jeffy Pooh. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You will be okay. And I will also steal all of your mayonnaise. And you could do nothing about it. Jeff Moe's Tavern, whatever the fuck your last name is. All right, let's get into 10 news.
All righty, kids. So tomorrow or 3 a.m. Tonight or whatever, Unreal Season 2 starts. Who's excited? Anyone? No? Figures. Triple H came out, or in this little,
He came out? Oh, shit. Wow.
He came out. Yes,
Breaking news.
Came out. He finally came out of the closet.
Breaking news. Triple H came out, y'all.
Triple H came out, and him and Shawn have been in a relationship for years.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Yes.
Then things got dicey when Randy showed up. Allegedly.
Then it showed up in the National Enquirer, and the rest is history.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You got it. Go ahead. Continue.
Anyways, he was talking about R-Truth's contract.
Oh, this shit.
Apparently, he was never under contract.
Can I get this out the way early, Werner, before you finish?
Sure.
I'm just going to get this out the way early. We don't believe you. You need more people. Let me get that out the way early. Go ahead.
One, he said he was never under contract. And then two, when you're talking about contracts and you're far away on money, you just don't. You just don't. You don't put up the money. You don't extend them. We're just going to let your contract lapse. But he was never under contract. So is he under contract or is he not under contract? Make up your mind.
They can't keep up with their own lies, bro.
No. And then right afterwards, you have Road Dogg. Oh, I thought it was a great idea. Oh, I thought it was such a great business idea.
Where I'm about to have y'all, we're not even a full month into this year. And I've already had 3 pat myself on the back moments. So me and Werner called bullshit on that variety number that came out about 525 watched out, whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
We had called that out. And Werner, pulled that up, by the way. I want to make sure I'm accurate so nobody comes in here and says, oh, you're just being hyperbolic. That's not what they said. You took it out of context. I'm about to call some shit out. Y'all gonna be like, man, you really on the ball. And this shows you that I'm really a pro at what the fuck I do behind this microphone. Just watch. So Werner, pull that up before I say anything else, because I'm not gonna have anybody say I'm lying. And when Werner reads it off, I'm gonna catch him with this too. He's probably gonna be like, I didn't even notice that. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Shouts out to Adrian Carpenter with the 5 schmackaroo saying Triple H taking cues from his buddy Trump with the lies. Yeah, but like, that was a low tier lie though. Like, of all things to lie about, that Like, we know how you get down. We know how the company gets down when it comes to contracts and releasing people. Like, why would you lie? Like, really? For the cameras, homie? To try to make yourself look better, you gonna lie. And by the way, R-Truth looks dumber than anybody because it's like, dude, you're a part of this company that basically just lied on you and made you try to look like a liar. And now you're stuck there. And I don't want to hear that, as long as I'm getting paid, boss. I don't want to hear none of that shit either. You look crazy right now, Truth. And you know I rock with you tough, bro. You know I rock with you. But like, bro, you look crazy right now. You look mad crazy right now. But go ahead, Werner. What we got? If you haven't found it, motherfucker, I will find it my fucking self.
It's 525 hours watched. With 300 million viewership, which we broke down to 6.5
Werner,
per week.
Read what the headline of the article says again one more time. Or read what the number says, or you know what? Let me help you out because you're going to get lost in the sauce. 525 what? 525 what?
525 hours watched.
Okay. If y'all didn't catch it, how the fuck did that go from 525 million views to hours viewed? Oops.
Right.
Oops. Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that? Did anybody else catch that? They changed the headline. At first, it was 525 million views. Now it's 525 million viewing hours. You see what they doing? Do you see why I try to tell y'all that this company controls their media? Do y'all? I bet none of y'all caught that. And if I see any of y'all on Twitter taking that talking point, I'm going to call you out for not crediting us. Nobody caught that. Nobody caught it. I'm the only one that caught it. Now it's 525 viewing hours. It was views. Don't believe me? Go back and watch the stream we did where we spoke about this. Don't believe me? Go back and watch the stream where we first spoke about this. This is why I take everything that comes out about WWE and the media with a grain of salt. They control the media. They are the North Korea of professional wrestling. I actually sold Werner's line with that one. I ain't gonna lie. But they are. See, I used to say what Adrian said. I used to say that state-run media. How? Why is no one calling this out? Why is no one calling this out? Holy shit. What are we doing? And that's not a typo. I don't want to hear, oh, well, maybe it was a typo. A whole extra word is not a typo. If they spelled viewer wrong, then maybe, okay, that's a typo. But how the fuck did it go from 525 million views to viewing hours? How? How did that happen? How did that happen? Oh, God. Dude, and I wasn't in the mood to do this review today, guys. I'm being honest. Again, this is one of those, I call these love reviews. Well, I'm doing this out of the love for y'all. I was not game for this review tonight. I was not. I'm just being real. I wasn't. But even with that, I'm still not going to get in front of this camera and give y'all a shitty show where we don't drop facts off at your front fucking doorstep. I'm not going to do it. My most phoned in show since ever doing this happened last year. I remember like it was yesterday. Funny enough, it was a Raw review. And I still gave y'all that good work. Still gave y'all that good work. This is no different. Fuego said 525 million viewing hours translates to 4 million viewers per episode for an average of 2.5 hour show airing once a week. Yeah, so both numbers are now wrong. Yes. Oh, I did the math too, Fuego. Both numbers are now wrong. Both numbers are now persona non grata.
Mm-hmm.
They outwardly lied, and no one is calling it out. I have not seen an article, a tweet, a nothing. You know what I have seen? Trey Miguel news. Speculation around why he was released. I've seen that pop up. But no one has called out the fact that Netflix, WWE, and Variety worked together on a lie. Allegedly. You got to say that. Again, you got to say that these days. And I hate that. Yeah, they tried to double the numbers right in front of everybody's face. Yeah. See, but we sniff bullshit. We call bullshit on this number the moment that Werner said it on the show. Like, you could smell. And a lot of y'all, all the truth seekers in the comment section, y'all were calling bullshit too. But I said, you know what? I can believe that number. And I did say that. And I said, you know why? Because that's a number that even if it is true, it's unimpressive. Based on what is paid for the product, it's not impressive at all. I did say that. But when I saw that and I caught that, I was like, wait a minute. Didn't that just say viewers? How did that turn into viewing hours? And I said, you know what? I should have expected no less from WWE when it comes to that type of stuff. I should have expected no less. I held myself accountable. I said, you know what? Why did I expect anything else? We got 102 people watching live on Twitter right now. God damn.
There we go.
Yeah, I should have expected no less of that company. Because I thought the number that they were reporting was unimpressive as it stood. Now it's even more unimpressive. And why collude to make a lie of that caliber? For what? What does that do? What does that do? The money is already spent. The check has already been cut. Why lie? That's my take. That's my gripe. That's my head scratcher. What are we lying for?
Well, we know why WWE lies. The reason why Netflix lies, that's still the mystery.
Yeah. What for? That's why I said the check has already been cut. You got to keep up. The check has already been cut. Why are you lying?
I wonder if it's part of their deal to where they have to cook the numbers. So if it doesn't work out with Netflix, they can still try to fleece somebody else.
I don't know.
Netflix will help.
I don't know, but Werner, I think this paints a gigantic Hollywood sign-size fucking light on how compromised pro wrestling media is right now. Because Werner, I am the first person to bring this up. Nobody else caught it. Now watch. Now that I've said it, watch everybody else start reporting on it now. And that wouldn't be the first time that's happened with us, by the way. A lot of people may look at our viewership and think, oh, they're not big enough to be copied and blah, blah, blah. Oh, we've had plenty of people take our stories. We've had plenty of people try to copy our style. Trust me. If y'all, see, typically only white people say that. Because if you black, you know this. Hip-hop started in a ballroom. I want y'all to understand that. A small little ballroom. This worldwide thing we know today as hip hop started in a ballroom. If you could barely even call it that. So what makes you think just because we're one of the smaller, creators in this community when it comes to views, that people wouldn't take our style and run with it and take it global? That's why I hate when people say, because I'm like, if you knew, you would understand that a lot of what you enjoy today came from a small room. Come on, man. Mm-hmm. I need y'all to wake up, man. This comment section, dog, y'all gonna make me blaze through the show. I made Werner a promise. I said, bro, if y'all dead as fuck in this comment section, y'all ain't liking the stream and all that stuff, I'm just gonna blaze through the show. And y'all ain't saying barely anything. So I'm gonna blaze through this shit. Never mind. Fuck the game. I'll read a couple of y'all comments, but I'm gonna move forward. Because I see what's going on. I don't see no emojis. I don't see shit. Yeah, that's unfortunate for y'all. No, it's not unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. No, it's not unfortunate because the truth don't change. You understand what I'm saying to you? The truth don't change. So, like, either way, people are going to want to find out the source and figure out where things came from. Like, how do you think hip-hop got to Japan? Somebody had to come get tapes out of New York and take it back to Japan. So either way, you're going to have to return to the source to figure out where the information came from. And when people start doing their own digging, which nobody wants to do, they just want to go off of a headline. When people start doing their own digging, that's when we'll blow up. And I've said that to Werner a million times. That's when we're going to blow up. Mm-hmm. When the information era kicks in, and people actually finally start doing digging and using their resources to figure out where things come from, we're going to be the first face they see when it comes to this pro wrestling shit. And they're going to be like, wait a minute. This person was saying this, but I knew something about it felt off. You ever had somebody tell you something and you like, motherfucker, this some bullshit. Like, the information sounds right, but it don't feel like it's your IP. Y'all ever had that feeling when you're talking to somebody? That's what's going to happen one day. And that's when people are going to find us and be like, oh shit. These is the motherfuckers that had these points. These are the people that knew this stuff before. That's the day I'm waiting for. And when that day comes, boy, it's going to be so many people knocking on our door trying to work with us. Mm-hmm. And you know what the answer is going to be? Warren, I think we can say this at the same time. No.
Nope.
Get your ass on. You didn't want to give us our credit when we was underground. Don't give it to us when we popular. Because guess what? The truth don't change. We still going to be saying the same stuff we've always said. Mm-hmm. It's you that's going to have to capitulate to what we do. Because then at that point, we're going to be the wave. So yeah, y'all just wait until the truth becomes the wave. That's why I encourage y'all to share the streams, because once this truth we drop becomes the wave, it's over. It's fucking over. All these other motherfuckers ain't gonna have nothing to do. That's real talk. Because they rather give convenient lies to keep their media credentials than to actually get in front of this camera and tell y'all the truth. That's real. And like I always say, and I tell Werner this all the time too, motherfuckers ain't gotta like us. I don't give a fuck.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
We're not here to make friends.
If you watching us and you don't like us, I don't give a fuck. You saw how fast and how calm I told Werner to pack up that person that was in here early on some bullshit. I'm not finna argue with no motherfucking weirdos. But if you bugged by what I'm saying, it's probably because I'm right. You know your show that you produce stands on fucking toothpicks. And hearing me talk is probably irking your soul because you're hearing authenticity for the first time in your life. But guess what? This ain't changing no time soon, homie. So whoever you are watching, if you a podcaster and you writing down our talking points and all that shit, when people trace back to the source to find out who really said it, you ain't gonna have shit for yourself, homie. And I'm gonna dance on your grave too. All right, let me read a few comments, man. RJ Pliskin, RJ, I'm just gonna call you RJ. Said people steal your talking points because they envy you. Yeah, that's usually a sign of envy too. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, that's usually a sign of envy because they can't come up with anything original. I would go into that, but we've broken that down a lot. Like a lot. Yeah, like no, they can't come up with anything original. I can't tell you how many podcasts I've heard recently, and recently is the first time in a while I've actually listened to the landscape of like different podcasts. All these motherfuckers sound like a poor imitation of us now. All of them. And then you go look at when they channels popped up. 2023, 2021, 2024, 2022. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
No, all these motherfuckers that I'm hearing that sound like us do not have channels that go back before 2019 when we started. That's a fact. That's real. I noticed that, and I peeped that trend, and I'm just like, huh, that's odd. That's a little odd. But shouts out to Robert with the 10 smackaroos queuing up the KO hip po. Why is the chat box not working? That's so weird. I did not cut y'all off from the chat box, so I don't know what's going on, but that motherfucker is not working right now. So sorry about that to all of the people that do be rocking with us and putting the good chats in there. We appreciate you. But yeah, that motherfucker is not working right now. Probably got to reset my computer or something. Oh, wait, no, there it go. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But Fuego came through with the 5 smackaroos saying, 5 piece for truth. Future people watching archives, you a hoe for not being here live. P.S. Do you think Tony Khan has a Ring of Honor deal given the signings? He got some new money.
Yeah.
I ain't no pocket watcher, but he got some new money. Oh, yeah. Oh, Fuego, that's a good shout. Absolutely. We could talk more about that Wednesday, but yeah, no, absolutely. He definitely spending like he got some new money.
Hopefully there's an announcement on Wednesday so we can really dive into it.
Ooh, I'm about to dive in. Baby girl, hold your breath. But Adrian said you can't believe anything coming out of WWE. But yeah, no, let me wrap that subject up in a bow. Any pro wrestling media that is literally not us, we don't believe you. You need more people. How the fuck did they let them get away with that? How the fuck did Warner? How did that slip through the cracks? That's massive.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have prepped you on this point because you obviously didn't know about this either. But like I should have prepped you on this because yeah, bro, this actually happened. Yeah, I went back and looked at that article and I was like, wait, what? Hold on, that didn't say that. It's a website where you can actually go back and look at like the old form of a page, like article wise. God, what is that shit called? If anybody can find that, like it has like a page archive. If anybody can find that, go look for yourself. If it's one thing I don't do on this show, I don't lie. Okay. Tell you that right now. Said from viewers to viewing hours, that is more inflated than LeBron's stats. That's a fact. Said from viewers to viewing hours. Yeah, dude, it's disgusting. RJ said, I only listen to Covela TV, and he said it's an honor to listen to you guys. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that, bro.
Thank you.
Or sister, whichever one you are. I don't know. I do not know. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, shouts out to everybody in the building, man. Said the Wayback Machine. It's something. I can't remember right now. If I was off camera, I'd be able to pull it up in a second. But that's disgusting work, dude. That is absolutely disgusting work. Miguel said, I've seen motherfuckers on Facebook and Instagram using Covela TV's lingo and information. Yeah, I have too. That's why I say, bro, we are the OG form of hip hop of pro wrestling news and pro wrestling podcast. Can y'all take a second to think about that? Hip hop at one point was underground. The entire genre. The entire genre of hip hop was underground at one point. All it took was one song, two songs actually. If you're a real hip hop historian, you know this. It took two songs. The Message by Grandmaster Flash and Rapper's Delight by Sugar Hill Gang. Because it gave you the two sides of hip hop culture. The side of what was really going on in the streets, because crack had just got dropped off in our communities. And then the happy, good energy side of hip hop. Those two songs took hip hop from being an underground genre to across the world. So wait until somebody is looking for the tapes of hip hop and they find us. They're going to be like, what the fuck was I listening to? They're going to be like, what the hell was I listening to?
Who knows? We might be done, and 3-4 months from now, we could have 1 million views on one of our videos.
You never know.
You never know.
That's actually happened to people before, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like where a person released a video on their YouTube, and then like 5 years later, it randomly got like 3 million views. That's happened before. That's actually happened before. So, yeah. And Steve, Stu's view. I keep forgetting his name. Said I got to go back because I don't know what to talk about. What article I got here late. Oh man, you better hit that rewind button. Shit, I ain't repeating that. But said Rapper's Delight was the first one I remember. Yeah, man. But like Matthew, you were on one. That the only reason why you remember that is because you were on one side of the coin. See, the message was for the people that was actually in it. You know what I mean? So I understand if you didn't hear the message until later. Because, like, yeah, bro, the message was a song that was made for the people that were actually in the struggle. So, yeah. So be happy for your privilege. No, I'm playing. I'm fucking with you. But said this is like Led Zeppelin fans discovering blues, which, again, also a black creation, and nobody seems to want to talk about that. They look at that Turn the Lights Off song in December. Man, it's so much stuff, dude. Straight up. Straight up. And hip-hop does not get enough credit for knocking disco off. Xavier, hip-hop does not get enough credit for knocking disco off. The rise of hip-hop was the death of disco. And again, if you're not a music historian, you wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that. Like, that's real, though. Hip-hop was becoming massive. It became so massive so fast that by the time it got to NWA, they was like, oh, we got to do something about this. Them white folks was like, we got to do something about this. Straight up. That's real talk. Said, yeah, you did. Yeah, you didn't hear the message until 89. Yeah, oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever want to see the music form of benefiting from white privilege, there you have it right there. He did not hear the message until 1989. Go look up when the message came out. God damn. NWA was out by the time this motherfucker heard the message. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, that's insane. That's crazy. That was fun. That was fun to read. I'm not gonna lie. Adrian said, I'm spending 100%. Boy, I ain't got no reason to lie. I ain't got no reason to lie. To who and for what? I'm not beholden to no masters like all these other motherfuckers out here. I am not. These other motherfuckers out here got people to answer to. They got Irish and German dudes to answer to. I ain't got no boss on me. So yeah, I could get away with this. And even if I did, I'd still be talking my shit. Which is literally why I said when I was 14 years old that I was destined to be a boss. Like, I'm not meant to be beholden to anybody. I'm not. Real talk. You see what we got. That we know you're not. Yeah, no. Triple knows he got a lot of people. Yeah, he got a lot.
Oh,
He got a lot.
he's got a lot.
Dude, that's real. That is just real. Okay.
And he's also got dead people.
Oh my God. You ain't wrong though.
You know,
You ain't wrong though. Xavier, see, this is why I love talking to fellow foundational Black Americans, because we know the history of the shit we created. The only people that have to revise history are people that didn't create it. Ooh, that was a bar. Oh my God. Let me say that again. The only people that have to work overtime to revise history are the people who didn't create it. Take a second to think about what that applies to. Oops. Yep. Take a second to think about who that applies to. Oops. We ain't never had to go in no history book and say we invented everything. Boy, don't get me cooking in here, boy. We'll have some church in here. Don't get me cooking. But you had said Michael's Off the Wall album gave you that feeling, Disco having a closing chapter, and only Mike could do it. Funny enough, Mike is the only one that could have done it. Mike is the only one that could have done it. By the point that Mike had took off, the Bee Gees, it fell off. That's who white people love giving credit for the disco era. The Bee Gees. Whereas anybody who really knows disco know Donna Summer is the reason that disco took off. Oops. Am I telling the truth again? Damn. They want to think white people made disco popping so bad. See, we don't got to revise history. You see how I could give names? Yeah, she was the queen of disco. You shitting me? Even Latinos know that. If Latinos know that, goddamn. Come on, man. Especially if you grew up on the West Coast, you really know. Because it took a minute for a lot of stuff that was coming from the East Coast and the Midwest to make it out West. So you really had to do your research if you lived on the West Coast. Man. Miguel said that applies to WWE, who always does revisionist history like they created. There you go. You picking up on it. In real time. Only WWE and pro wrestling has to revise history. They're the only ones. You don't have to revise history if you created and made history. Because your history would just speak for itself. I've said this on a review before, but I'm going to say this for anybody new watching. WWE is ashamed of the Attitude Era. Mm-hmm. And do you know the reason why? Warren, I want to see if you remember the reason why I say they're ashamed of the Attitude Era.
Because it's not PG related.
You were close. It was because that is the one era of their existence where their hand was forced to do something organic.
Right.
They'll give you some ruthless aggression era nostalgia every now and again, because that was when they felt like they got control of the reins again. After they bought WCW, they felt like they had control of the reins again. But that's why they don't do Attitude Era nostalgia like that. Is because that was the one era where their hand was forced to do something that went against their system and their coding. How many replays have y'all seen of the Yes Movement? Take a second to think about it.
That would be none.
And guess what answer also applies to that? The very last answer I just gave y'all. It was an era where their hand was forced to do something organic, and they resent it. It's like an old sloppy dumb bitch, right? That she has failed at every level of her life. She's failed at marriage. She's failed at getting kids into this world. She's failed at everything, right? And then you say, hey, where did things go wrong? She gets a friend that's finally real and goes, hey, Linda, where did everything go wrong? And she goes, well, I just had an era where I tried to be a good woman. I tried to be a wife. I tried to do the family thing, and it just didn't work out. And you know what that real friend is thinking in that moment when Linda says that? Oh, so it was all your fault. There is no real friend to WWE to look them in the eyes and tell them, oh, so your fall off from the mainstream is your fault. Your shitty creative is your fault. Oh, there's nobody telling them this, media included. Oh, this is your fault. You fucked this up for you. Because the moment you listen to that woman talk, the more you listen to her, you like, God, what were you doing? You spent your entire 20s doing what? You spent your entire 30s listening to who? You spent your entire 40s fucking on what? That's WWE. You spent your entire early 2000s doing what? You spent your mid 2000s and early 2010s pushing who? Like, but no one is doing this. No one. Man, you know what's crazy? A review I didn't even want to do today, and I feel like I'm dropping more bars than I have on any review this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
WWE don't got that real friend to say that. They fucked off their 20s and 30s. They was listening to bad faith advice in their 40s. And now that leads us to what we have today. But just like the simp marketplace, there's always that one dude that's going to come up to WWE and go, oh, I love you as you are. You a perfect angel to me. Oh, you are just a perfect angel. There's
but
nothing.
They're not.
Yep, see? There you go. You see how frustrated Warner just got? So the next time somebody want to tell us to relax or calm down or just breathe or chill, when it comes to reviewing these shows, remember what I just said. Because that's what we have to deal with. We have to come on here and tell the truth and feel like we're doing something wrong. Because the simp marketplace tells us, what are you talking about? It's phenomenal.
But it's not.
Yeah, don't tell us to fucking chill. You do this. Real talk.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of simps, guys, it is time to get to the portion of the show that you know, and if you are in a Midwest state, snow. Mm-hmm. You know what portion of the show is coming up because you got, pause if necessary, 6 inches or more of snow. I'm going to tell your snowed in ass anyway. It is time for us to hold one special dumbass accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let go.
This is from Twitter. This is from Wrestle Features.
Oh, no.
They posted a picture.
Oh, no.
Saying greatest threats to world peace. At 7% is Xi Jinping. At 8% is Vladimir Putin.
Oh, my God.
At 8% again is the Ayatollah from Iran. At 17% is Kim Jong-un. And at number 1 with a whopping 41%.
Oh, I'll see where this is going.
Triple H, a.k.a. Bald Fraud.
Warner, this is one of those drone accountabilities where I'm going to need you to explain how this is a drone accountability.
This shouldn't be a thing. Triple H shouldn't be anywhere near this. This isn't funny. It's not a joke. This is stupid.
I'm going to hit the button.
Dumbass!
Cautiously.
Dumbass!
Yeah, Fuego, you said what I was thinking. In the moment, you said exactly what I was thinking. He said it feels a little Karen-y. That's exactly what I was feeling as he was reading it. That's why I wasn't sure if it was a drone accountability or not, because drones have now entered what I like to call the whiny zone. They have now entered the whiny zone, where it's like they know that everything else out there is better. So now what they're doing is they're just getting on social media and trying to find creative ways to whine. If you want proof, go look at all of these pro WWE podcasters. If you want proof, go look at all. Like, they sound like they're whining, trying to convince you that the product is good. I'm dead serious. Well, I mean, it actually was kind of good. Like, why did people think it was bad? Like, I thought it was good. If you got to talk about a show you enjoy in that voice, I regret to inform you, it's not good. Because Warren, have you ever heard me talk about a show I enjoy and I'm like, well, it has its moments where it's, then the climax and then the... No, I'll be like, man, bro, you got to check this shit out. This shit is fire. Mm-hmm. This is a good ass show, motherfucker. This is a good ass show. But that's like the new thing. It's just like, let me just get out here and just whine. And yes, it's so funny. He's only going to get a mention because I was actually about to bring him up. JD from Toilet Bowl is a prime example of that. He is like the ringleader of that. He is at the top of the crime syndicate of whiny Fed trolls. He is he is at the pinnacle. He whines in New York. Well, sometimes it just things don't do this, but it's still better than what Tony Khan's doing. Like, dude, who are you trying to convince, dickhead? Who are you actually trying to convince? We don't believe you. You need more people.
Need more people.
Catherine got a sniper rifle out of nowhere. She came through with the two smackaroos saying, ban Werner from drone accountability. Why? Tell me why.
You don't control our show.
But tell me why. Tell me why. I never want to hear you say mayonnaise. That's going to be on Werner's album too, by the way. He got it cleared. He got the sample cleared. I don't know how he did it, but he got that sample cleared. He is the man. I give it to him. He negotiated. He maybe gave up 3 jars of mayo. I don't know, but whatever he did, he got that sample cleared. You know what I mean? Everybody put a round of applause in the comment section for Werner. That takes a lot of effort. Okay? So can you imagine how terrible his existence is going to be when that audience ditches him? Wow, that's a good comment. I love comments that make me think. That's a great comment. He won't have one. That's like a barbershop talk comment right there. He won't have one. No,
if only that could happen sooner than later.
Yeah, no, he won't have an existence.
Yeah.
So his existence will be just like void. Like, no, like he won't have an existence. Because that's who he appeals to. He appeals to that whiny group of individuals that, again, they can't complain about how bad everything else is, at least not in good faith. So they have to go to listen to somebody else whine just like them. All right, don't turn this into shout-out hour, but yeah, those cats over there at that podcast are performative as fuck too, and I called them out like 3 years ago. I think they blocked us on Twitter. Yeah, I called them out for being performative like 3 years ago. And I think they got mad at me, and I really do not give a fuck. I do not care. They are performative. They're very performative. They're like dummy performative. All right. Adrian with the 5 smackaroos saying y'all haven't mentioned Tony Khan, the Scott D'Amore team, and for 2 shows. Ring of Honor, MLP Global Wars Canada, and MLP Uprising. Yeah, I saw it.
Talk about this on Friday.
Yeah, we did. Like not long though. Not long though. It was like a glancing blow, if you shall. But like, yeah, no, we haven't talked about that in depth. Adrian, please remind me on Wednesday, because then we'll be able to go a little bit more in depth about it. So yeah, remind me on Wednesday.
And maybe there's a card for it.
Yeah, like you never know what'll change in the news cycle at that point. You know what I mean? So be on the lookout for that. Oh my God, what the hell? Did the window just close? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. All right, let me see what we got. So he will try to switch up to AEW when it serves him. Said, and I swear to fuck, no one better welcome that door. No. JD from Toilet Bowl has painted himself into a corner that has never been before seen in pro wrestling media. No one likes him on either side.
Yeah.
So yeah, once his audience abandons him, he's done. Like he's done. They don't like him on the WWE side, and they don't like him on the AEW side. He better start reviewing MLW or some shit.
Yeah, he really hates the women's locker rooms on both shows, on both companies.
He's cooked. No, he's done. Once his audience leaves, he's done. That's why he keeps going for these clickbaity thumbnails and saying all this goofy shit, because he's trying to like capture lightning in a bottle. He's desperate. He's very desperate. And yes, I was. Bun Block, yes, I was. Yeah, we called them out a long time ago. That's why I don't want people bringing them up. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete that comment, bro. Yeah, we packed them up a while ago. Adrian said, "Oh, I missed most of Friday. I was out with my girl." Yeah, man. Yeah, no, we brought it up in a glance and blow. So yeah, if you missed it, I understand.
Hopefully, there's a card we can go over.
Yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it though. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I think that's the beginning of a relationship between Scott D'Amore and Tony Khan, a new one that is. So we'll see what happens with that. By the way, like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang. We need y'all to show up and show out real quick, fast, and in a hurry. I don't know what is going on with the chat box, so don't get mad at me because I don't know what the fuck is going on with that shit.
Just YouTubing.
Yeah, I don't even know what. I'm doing my best. See, look at it. I don't even know what that shit is doing right now. So I'm just gonna let it figure itself out. I'm gonna let that motherfucker figure itself out. It's funny. It's like
it'll go to left, it'll go right, it'll go up, and it'll go down.
It's like I mentioned it, and it was like, oh, look, you have messages. Like, yeah, motherfucker, we've been had messages, and you ain't put them in there. But it's all love, man. Are we still live on the Twits? God damn it. And my lip balm rolled under the fucking seat. Okay, well, there you have it. Show's over. I have no lip balm. No, I'm playing, but yeah, we should still be live on Twitter. Guys, it's time for me to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. And this comes from Captain Low Hanging Fruit, him or herself. Jobber Nation TV.
Oh.
And Jobber Nation TV would have this to say. AEW sickos trying to paint Trey Miguel's AEW exit as mental health issues is hilarious. There's nothing that suggests it's related to that. Y'all just can't accept that he didn't want to be in AEW because it's toxic. This motherfucker quoted Kit Wilson. And then he said, the news, in quotations, that he got fired today proves that even more. The list of wrestlers who AEW see as toxic, there it goes again, continues to grow. Stop crying, sickos. Dumbass! I brought this up to Werner earlier. Oh, I blocked him too, Leo Lionheart, but unfortunately, the way the algorithm works, if this stuff, which unfortunately for whatever reason or another gets a shit ton of engagement, it still finds a way to your feed. This is why I be telling people to starve these people out, because if you starve people like this out, these takes don't even pop up. So no, Leo, I understand. Trust me, I do. Are you a new commenter, by the way? Shouts out to you, Leo. Yeah, I blocked him a long time ago. He actually followed us. He probably was like, oh, what?
What? I didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I was just giving my wrestling takes.
I hate to say it, but that's how you know motherfuckers rock with the real. Even if they are a dickhead like this person, that's how you know they like people just want to rock with the real. Jobber Nation was following us, and Jobber Nation know we don't fuck with WWE like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that should tell you a lot. That should tell you a shit ton. Oh, and Leo, okay, shouts out to you. No, I only be asking that because YouTube has been having a glitch with this username thing.
Yeah.
So I don't be knowing who's who anymore. It's just weird. It's really weird. But no, let's go back to the Trey Miguel thing because, guys, the statement he just came out with today tells you something. And if anybody has ever either been locked up, been in the danger of being locked up, or has been around or know people that are locked or have been locked up, know this. He was talking like a man that just found out that he didn't get the job because a motherfucker ran a background check.
Mm-hmm.
He thought something he got expunged when he was 16 wouldn't show up on a background check. And I was telling Werner, billionaires, even millionaires, can get a background check on you that exposes stuff that was even expunged and sealed.
Yep.
All it takes is the right amount of money. The way he was talking in that tweet tells me something came up. Now, again, allegedly, all first verse. I'm not saying that's what happened, but the way he typed that out, that looked like something got discovered by Warner Brothers Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Because the only other time we saw this was with who? Jay Briscoe.
Yep.
That's the only other time we saw this. So something got discovered. And it just sounded like Warner Brothers Discovery got ahead of it. And it sounded like, to a degree, Trey Miguel got ahead of it.
Mm-hmm.
Which I respect, which I do respect. If it is something that he got in front of, because it might not have been something that's like that crazy. Like, it might have been a crazy tweet. It might have been, who knows? Who knows? We don't know. We probably won't know. Since Warner Brothers Discovery called it, we won't know.
Mm-hmm.
But like, the way he typed out that statement today, something got found. Maybe he got caught running around showing a sex tape of him with somebody that works there. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who, you just never know. Because that would fall under RP. Revenge, you know what? That's what that would fall under. So that, something like that could be grounds for an overruling from Tony Khan. You just don't know. You just don't know. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Said that's not it. Come on now, fella. Ain't no come on now, fellas, homie. Did you see the way he typed that shit? Did you see the way he typed that shit? Something came up. Something. Adrian, if you think the way he typed that message today ain't nothing came up, motherfucker, you better look at what they did to Jay Briscoe.
Mm-hmm.
We literally have something to go off of. Yeah, the last time Tony Khan got overruled on a talent, it was Jay Briscoe. So apparently whatever is going on must have been Jay Briscoe bad. Or it could come out that nothing at all happened. I'm not saying there's not another side to it. Something else it could come out that nothing at all happened. But I don't know. The way he typed what he typed, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, okay. I was finna say, like, nah, bro, come on now. Said he was talking about Steve saying it was because of Alicia Atute. Not talking about you. Yeah, no, Alicia Atute. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's that. No, that's like talent relations level shit. That's not something that Tony Khan would get overruled on. No, like even if it was one of them things where it's like, you know, it was something with him and MJF and Alicia, that could be handled in talent relations. They could all sit them down in a room and just hash that out. That's nothing. No. That's not enough to back out of a contract. No. All right, let me see what we got. Catherine said, the grifter's running with the who is above Tony Khan narrative is funny. It is funny just on the basis that, like, Tony Khan probably had no control over this just on the basis that it was something that bad. So it's not like he got overruled per se. It's just like, put it this way. Let's say you start a company and then you find out one of your top employees has like Nazi rhetoric on all of his private social media pages. At that point, it's beyond you. You could be the boss and it's beyond you. Because you just like, man, I can't even defend you even if I wanted to. Like, I have to fire you on the basis of just how outrageous it is.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are just beyond, that's a black people thing. When we say it's beyond me, some things are just beyond comprehension. Allegedly. Okay, yeah, allegedly. All first verse. Allegedly. Okay. Said the word is allegedly anti-Semitic comments from the past. Okay. Oh man, he forgot who the masters were.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that might be hey. Said you did a Google search and it was homophobic remarks and anti-Semitic. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
That sucks.
That's rough. That's rough. If true, allegedly, all first verse, allegedly. That's true.
But again, I believe he's earned a second chance. It's not like he said anything since bad.
Stand up for your point, Werner, because I can't jack that. If it depending on how bad it is, I can't rock with you on that. But
well, yeah, that's true. I don't know what the comment was. I don't know how bad it was or anything. But everyone deserves a second chance.
And be careful typing that stuff in the comment section. We don't want none of y'all to get zapped.
Right.
Be careful.
I'm just saying people deserve a second chance. I don't know how long ago this was written. I don't know the severity of it. I'm just going by, we always love a good comeback story and a good second chance story. And why not give it to Trey Miguel?
I'd have to look into it myself because I haven't seen it. I'd have to look into it myself. Say, gotta watch what you say on social media, come back to bite you. Yeah, bro. But here's the beauty of having the mother that I had. My mom was on the ground floor for the internet's inception. And she knew what the internet was gonna become. And she would always say, Daryl, don't put me out there on that social media. Don't be typing no crazy stuff out there on social media. So my mom put me on game like early because my mom was there on the ground floor working to help, get the internet off the ground. So like, yeah. So like, I was very aware of that, and I went into the internet era ready to go. So yeah, if y'all got children, inform them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I consider, what my mom did for me a luxury. Inform them. Okay? All right, y'all. Let's go. Oh, damn. I forgot what we was here for.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into the show that we would never go into, Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get into Monday Night Raw. Fire us up. Give us fire emojis and send through some financial lubricant for your players one time for the fun time. Let's get that popping. Okay, let's do that. And oh God, unfortunately, Werner, let's get into this show.
We start off with the usual montage of talents arriving late. We got CM Punk with its fake little coffee cup and a shirt that says "Rowdy." Yeah, because CM Punk is rowdy.
He's so performative. You know when you see something, you like, man, how did I never notice that before? CM Punk is the most performative motherfucker walking the face of the earth.
Mm-hmm. Facebook one time. Just remember Facebook one time.
Yeah, because if that stream gets zapped over there, it's going to be y'all fault.
Mm-hmm.
Robert came through with 5 Schmack Rude, said heading to work, watch you guys on playback. Have a good night. Stay warm. Trying, bro.
Trying.
Oh, wait, shit. I ain't set a goddamn goal for financial lubricant. I'm fucking up. We at 32 right now. You know what? I'm going to keep it the same as last stream. Let's go 60. Let's go 60. I'm gonna set a 60 goal for tonight. All right, but yeah, no, let's keep going, man. Let's before I lose my mind.
All right, then you had Finn Balor, Maxxine Dupri, Alpha Academy, and then the Zesty Americano people.
The Zesty Americano people is wild.
Well, I mean, come on. The way that El Grande walks around is just zesty.
Ludwig Kaiser has zesty posture.
Yes, he does.
He just stands zesty. Like, and I was saying that even before this whole El Grande America. He just has like a very zesty posture. Like, I think,
and then that whole hand thing he does.
Like, I think he looks like European and elegant, but like, dude, you just look like you get your back blown out by a black dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's weird. It's really weird. But go ahead.
And then you have Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio and Penta coming in. Whatever. The show opens with Gunther.
They're forcing it. Desperation.
They're so forcing it.
You know, I'm gonna start.
But he talked about how he tapped out John Cena, retired Goldberg, and made AJ tap. Then AJ came out.
Warner, stop. I'm gonna start calling WWE the Desperation Desperados. That's what they are. You've already failed Gunther. Like, before Werner goes further, please remember what point you stopped at. Mm-hmm. Before Werner goes further, they failed. They failed. Like, anything you try to do to salvage it at this point is gonna fall on deaf ears and blind eyes, because you had an opportunity and then you had him tap out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
You should have known from that point forward, there will not be a crowd across the globe that will take anything he has to say seriously. Gunther's booking has been gross negligence on WWE's behalf, and I will not hear any arguments to the contrary. I won't.
And remember, he's allegedly one of his favorites.
Ain't that something?
I wouldn't want to be one of Triple H's favorites.
Dog, I just don't want to hear any arguments to the contrary anymore.
Right.
I don't. What have we been shown? See, guys, me and Warner grew up in a show me era. Show, not talk. Show. What has been shown otherwise? He tapped to Yeet Man on the biggest stage that this company hosts.
Yep. Now, if it was a 3 count, you wouldn't be having this problem. But no, you had him tap.
Let's not forget, because we always forget this tiny detail. After having Jey Uso be able to withstand the chokehold for way longer than Gunther did.
Right.
So let's just add some salt to that wound while we're at it. So yeah, man, I can't get into his shit. Pause if necessary. I can't. Because look at what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Look what they did to my boy. Like, you sending somebody's poor mother into the room to identify their child, and their child's face got fucking hacked off by a chainsaw. That's what this is. He's unrecognizable. Booking wise, he is unrecognizable. He is a John Doe, and y'all trying to book him like he's fucking Superman. Austrian edition.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, he's a heel, so Bizarro. My apologies. Like, it's not gonna work. Because now he's more like Solomon Grundy. He's the jobber of his universe. Great story, but he's the jobber of his universe. Because Gunther does have a great story. Like, dude, look, he rose his way through the European ranks of pro wrestlers. Not just the UK. The whole European ranks of wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
That's impressive.
I think him and Andre are the only ones to have ever done that.
I'd honestly toss Finn in there though. I toss him in there.
Oh
too.
yeah, Finn. Okay.
Yeah, I toss
So
Finn
him,
in there.
Finn, and Andre.
So, dude, all you had to do was book him like he was the fucking eighth wonder of the world, and y'all failed at that. You'll never get that back. I think that's what WWE doesn't understand. They don't understand that things have consequences. You cannot go back to that presentation. You can never go back to that presentation. And you want to know what's sad about it more so overall, and then I'm going to stop here. Warner, you know what's sad about it overall? It's dead permanently no matter where he goes.
Oh, no, I completely agree. I bet you if his contract was done tomorrow and Tony threw out the Brinks truck and he's like, all right, I'm coming. And then he shows up, you know what you're going to hear? You're going to have Fed walkers at AEW shows going, you tapped out, you tapped out, you tapped out.
WWE does irreparable damage to people's careers.
Mm-hmm.
I've never definitively said that on the show, but now I'm going to say it. Because it's true. In 2026, it's true. They do irreparable damage to people's careers.
Is this his punishment for not coming to the United States right away?
At this point, I don't know.
That would be the real question.
To me, it just feels like typical WWE incompetence. So yeah, I don't know. What feels unusual to you feels typical to me, is what I'm saying.
Right. No. I'm not. No, I know this is typical. I'm just curious where was the point to be like, okay, this is his punishment for this.
I don't know, man. I don't know. WWE, yeah, you make a solid point. WWE does not like what they can't get immediate control over. So you're not wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm not stunned by any of these outcomes. No WWE outcome shocks me. I think the last WWE outcome to shock me was the streak ending. That's the last. That is like the last outcome WWE has ever done that I was legitimately shocked. I was like, what the fuck did they just do? I'll never forget where I was when that happened, by the way. I remember Warner telling me that was the point where he was done.
Yep.
Then he told me he stumbled on BTE and the rest was history.
Yeah.
Finish his promo out.
Okay. AJ came in. Styles knew Gunther wanted to move on, but Styles didn't and challenged him to a match at the Royal Rumble. Styles accused him of being scared and that Gunther didn't beat him. He beat himself.
Pause.
When Styles showed mercy.
Pause.
Why would you show mercy in a match? Why? That makes no fucking sense. Daryl, if you and I were going to go fight, are you going to show me mercy?
Hell no.
Exactly. Same. I would never show you the same mercy. Why are we showing mercy in a combat sport? Yes, I know it's all the predetermined nonsense, but still, why go halvesies on it?
You only let up once you see the person is incapacitated. Anybody that has ever trained in any martial art knows that.
Right.
Once the opponent is incapacitated, that's when you back off. You neutralize the threat and then you back off. You know why?
Gunther said,
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Gunther said he'll face him if he puts his career on the line.
Yeah, wrap this up.
And that was the end of that.
Do you want me to tell y'all what I think this is, by the way? And I'm just speculating. This is all Speculation Nation. Now, I do have something that did happen on this show that was not Speculation Nation. I actually had information on, but I just didn't want to spoil it for y'all. But we ain't there yet.
Almost there.
I think AJ said, look, guys, I respect this company. I respect the legacy I've built in this company. But I'd rather get the old Yeller treatment than to go out like Cena did.
Mm-hmm.
I think this was an AJ call. I think them doing this at Rumble was an AJ call. I firmly believe that. Is there anyone that disagrees? Anyone that wants to challenge that logic? I would love to hear people's take. But I think AJ said, nope, just put the bullet in my head. I really think that's what AJ did. AJ was like, nah, get me out of here. Nope. Let's just get this over with. He didn't want to see this dragged out to WrestleMania. He said, nope, let's do this.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, me either. That's what I'm saying. I'm shrugging my shoulders, really. Like, I don't, how could you blame him? How could you actually blame him? Like, sincerely. Remember what I said back in 2025? I said, I think a lot of WWE wrestlers and wrestlers that want to come into the company see the shitstorm that is about to take place at WWE, and they're just like, you know what? Nah. No, actually, I said it's going to get to that point. My apologies. I said it's going to get to that point. I think we have reached that point where wrestlers, especially older wrestlers, are kind of going, you know what? If you going to book me like how you book this person, don't even book me at all. Just let my contract expire. And here we are. Because we heard the reports about midway last year that AJ Styles' contract was coming up after the Rumble. We did hit it. We heard those reports. Then it was like this weird news cycle in like November where it was like, he re-upped. No, he didn't. He re-upped. He didn't. He actually didn't, though. He re-upped. And I was like, can y'all get y'all scoops together? Y'all remember that? They did that with Bayley in the summertime, too. She re-upped. No, she didn't. She re-upped. No, she didn't. Like, which one is it?
We don't know because we don't actually control anything like we think we do.
Oh, boy, don't say that too loud. Tree Sap will find his way in here. Jesus
Hey, pal,
Christ.
can I help you with your order? What's going on today?
That motherfucker think he is the living tribunal of pro wrestling news. Jesus Christ, dude. It's a predetermined sport. Lord. You said, I wish the Street Profits would reach that point, but they won't because of Bianca. Oh, yeah, no. That's a mutual anchor. I agree. No, Adrian, I've said that on the show before. And I rock with those brothers and sisters. I rock with Bianca. I rock with Montez, and I rock with them tough. My mom loved Bianca Belair. I rock with them tough, but I agree. Bianca is the anchor that's going to keep Montez in WWE. Unless Bianca leaves too. Which she won't because she done probably racked up like over a year of injury time at this point. So even if Montez did leave, he would have to wait like a year and some change for Bianca to follow behind him. Because you know they're going to pull that medical clause shit with her. Like if she tried to leave, oh man, please. But I agree. I hate it too. I really hate it. Because Bianca, I actually think, and I said this on the stream before, funny enough, we was talking about WrestleMania. I think I said this on one of the reviews the week before WrestleMania. Bianca Belair has mainstream potential. And she wasted a majority of her mainstream potential in WWE. So any other company that would get her, they would only get the back end of her capability, and that sucks. Same thing with Chelsea Green. She spent most of her time in TNA when it was going through a transitional period. Then she went to WWE. They dropped her. Then she went back to TNA during a transitional period. Then she went back to WWE and ain't left since. It sucks. It fucking sucks. Fuego said Tree Sap is a fucking schoolgirl passing her friends' notes across the classroom for me. Dude, he's a pussy. I tell him to his face he's a pussy. If he dared me to, I would tell him he's a pussy to his face.
Would his wife be there with him?
Oh, don't get me started on that part of it.
Yeah.
Gonna duck the fade and put your wife in front of you. You pussy. You vagina McGinestein. Lord. Skeeter. I'm cousin Skeeter. I'm tricking off the meter. I fucked her on a speaker. That I miss Bianca. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Andrew said AEW is fortunate they got Mercedes in her prime. Facts plus tax. Facts plus tax. Could you imagine if they got her during the pandemic?
Oh.
Could you imagine?
Oh.
Man, I think that AEW women's division would be at a whole different echelon if they would have got her during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But imagine if Bianca teamed up with Mercedes and AEW out of nowhere. We'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
I think Bianca,
great heel tag team right there.
I think Bianca is fed-brained at this point.
Mm-hmm.
She probably feels like she has too much to lose by leaving WWE. Because she ain't no spring chicken no more. Bianca's in her 30s. I think a lot of people forget that.
Well, like, my thing is, like, what is there left for her?
She wasted her mainstream crossover potential in WWE, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That stinks. I think that sucks, bro.
And all she got out of it was a Hulu love series.
That flopped.
Yeah.
That fucking flopped. All right. Let's keep going with this show, man. Oh, wait. I forgot to ask this. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot to ask this. Do y'all think they're going to go for a fuck finish to get AJ Styles to WrestleMania and get him to sign for WrestleMania?
Oh, you know it. Yeah, that's yeah.
Does anybody else get that sneaking feeling too? Like, there's a flip side to everything. I think one side of it is that it's just like AJ Styles is just going to go out with a whimper. And then the other side of it, I think they're probably going to go for a fuck finish to get him to Mania, and then he's going to leave. What y'all think? Oh, buddy. But now we can keep going with the show. Go ahead.
Alrighty, up next we have Natalya approaching Maxxine Dupri as she's warming up backstage. Dupri was so happy to see her, and Natty wanted to be in her corner against Becky Lynch. Yay!
Becky Lynch.
Really?
I'm going to take this. Becky Lynch makes her entrance to fucking Cricket
Yes.
Wireless in Ireland, might I add.
Yep.
In Ireland. In Ireland. We got Becky Lynch versus Maxxine Dupri for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I told Werner this in real time. I told him this in real time. You want to know what they tried to do with this match? Y'all ever see that video? It's like an internet meme. It's hilarious too, by the way. I don't find a lot of modern internet memes funny because they're just not. But like, this one is funny. It's like this Indian dude at this bar. It looks like it's at some kind of bar. And he's doing like the tricks with the cups. And like he's shaking his head. And he's shaking his head. And the whole time, you think he's moving really fast with the cups. And he's not. He's just shaking his head a lot. And the person put the caption on that stream like he ain't really even doing shit. He just shaking his head real fast. That's what they tried to do with this match. Yo, Angelo, slow down, bro. Let us get to stuff, dude. Slow down.
Calm down.
Slow down. You too, Miguel. Slow the fuck down. Let us get to stuff. Fuck. Y'all killing me. Jesus Christ. Next one, I'm packing you up. I'm not giving you a timeout or nothing. I'm just packing you up. Slow the fuck down. Not gonna tell you again. All right. But as I was saying, fuck, you don't see nobody else doing it. But no, but like, that's what I'm trying to say. It's like they tried to go for that thing where it's like, look, she's moving a little bit faster, so that must mean her wrestling is up to snuff. No. God damn it, no. No. Like, who do y'all think y'all fooling, man? I was going to say we don't believe you, you need more people, but no, like, who do you think you fooling?
Right.
Just because she's shaking her head fast does not mean she's wrestling. They tried to like ratchet up the match. And I said these exact words. So I said, dude, they're trying to let them wrestle. They're trying to do the thing where they look like they're wrestling and they're letting them just wrestle. And I'm like, dude, it's falling flat with me, homie. It's falling flat. Because we know that if she actually had to do moves that were of technical sound, she wouldn't be able to do it. She can't do anything technically sound.
Mm-hmm.
The girl got 2 left feet. She's gorgeous as all fuck, but the girl got 2 left feet. Her and Julia Hart suffer from the same affliction. But at
who's
least,
going to get it fixed first?
But at least Julia Hart can do a wrestling hold.
Mm-hmm.
So them trying to like do the AEW match style where they just kind of let people just go out there and wrestle, them trying to do that with all people, Maxxine Dupri and Becky Lynch. What did you think was going to happen? I sniffed it out, Werner. You was on the phone with me live when I said, I sniffed it out almost immediately.
Yep.
I said, oh, they're trying to do the let them wrestle thing. And the only person, I cannot believe I'm saying this, the only person that looked semi-competent was Becky Lynch, and that was by default. Because there was only 2 people in this match. Oh, butter my biscuit, Jesus. Lord, Jesus Christ. All right. I'm going to go towards the end of this match. I'm actually going to go blow for blow. I haven't done this in a minute. Pause if necessary. I have not done this in a minute. Becky unties a turnbuckle pad. They set this spot up horribly.
Mm-hmm.
She unties the turnbuckle pad. Maxxine Dupri, in with a schoolboy for 2, tries to put Becky Lynch into her own turnbuckle. Instead hits a German suplex, which when she blocks Maxxine off top, diving crossbody, Becky rolls through, cover for 2. Manhandle slam, count. She sandbagged the shit out of her on that manhandle slam.
Yeah, she did.
Maxxine Dupri is probably 125 pounds soaking wet. How do you look like you weigh the amount of a pallet of bricks and you weigh 120? We keep going. Counted into a victory roll. Maxxine Dupri rolls through. Ankle lock is in. Werner has a gripe with that ankle lock. What is your gripe with that ankle lock? Get that out the way.
She should not be fucking doing it while she's standing. She's too fucking tall for the entire roster to be doing that fucking hold standing. She needs to be on one fucking knee to where people can't run around and grab a rope. Like, my God.
Because
basicness.
There's no true pain or writhing that you would be doing in the event that someone's holding your ankle while you're floating off of the ground or near floating off the ground.
Exactly.
I'm letting y'all know that. If y'all have never been in a real, actual, like, technical fight in real life, if you put in an ankle lock like that on somebody, they would just take their other leg and kick you in the fucking knee. Which case you would probably end up dropping on one knee. Becky Lynch crawling and screaming. She kicks Dupri off, but Maxxine stops herself before the steal, and that looked horrible. She sidestepped Becky into the turnbuckle, and she hits, when I say a whiff of a roundhouse kick. A whiff. See what happens? We were going to get to it. See that? She hits a whiff of a roundhouse. I mean, missed by a country fucking mile. Becky sails it like she got shot with a sniper rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Which made it look worse, might I add. Which made it look even worse. And of course, in the most predictable way possible, and I had to check Werner because Werner was sitting there talking. He get a little snarky from time to time, and I'm like, Werner, watch this. And it happened. Natty heel turn. Becky Lynch retains. Natty attacks after the match. And remember when I dropped this hint way back in like October when they first started teasing this? Remember when I told y'all that this is what they were going for. They were going to find a way to get to it, and then that's how they're going to introduce the whole low-key legend thing. Remember when I told y'all that? So what I didn't tell y'all was I had that on inside information. See, but what WWE is in the process of doing right now, if you can't tell, they're in this motion of where they're trying to fool people into believing the obvious won't happen. Look at Rhea Ripley. Look at Charlotte Flair. Now, that's something I've been telling y'all since August.
Mm-hmm.
They're in this creative mode where they're trying to keep people off the scent of what they actually want to do. So the only reason why it took this long is because that's their creative directive. That's inside information. See, I didn't want to spoil it for y'all because like I told Warren on the phone, I said, some of y'all lie about not enjoying WWE to us. And we know we're not stupid. We know. So I'm like, no, let me not ruin the enjoyment for them. Let me not spoil this for them. But I did hint at it. I did kind of hint at it. I was like, you know what? This is how they're going to get to it. And I just left it there. I didn't say nothing else. I just left it there. Now do y'all believe me? Yeah, they wanted to throw everybody off the scent. When it seemed like they dropped it without a trace, that was why, because they wanted to throw people off the scent. They were going to pull the trigger on it back in 2025, but they were like, no, we're going to go for a shock moment. We're going to go for a viral moment. Werner had found something while while this moment was happening. Who said that this was the turn of the century?
WrestleDome?
And this is who y'all consume y'all media from. Yeah, Adrian, you were here. You were here back then. I'm not gonna sit there and act like you weren't. You were here. Yeah, I said it. I hinted at it. I was like, I'm gonna let them see it. I'm not gonna give it away. I'm gonna let them see it. Because that's the new thing. That's their new backstage creative edict. Why do things when they actually count when we can build it up for a viral moment?
We got to get those internet likes. It's all about those internet impressions nowadays.
That's the edict. That's the edict.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, y'all gonna learn I'm an insider sooner rather than later, dude. I'm telling you. Well, all the people that watch us consistently know us, that know us. They know that I've given out tons of information for free that ended up coming to fruition. But to all the people, to all of the gatekeepers of all things predetermined sporting news that love to say, who's your source? Me, bitch. I don't need a middleman. I am the source. I am the plug. These wrestlers actually talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a middleman. I don't need a stooge that'll motherfucking give you some scoops in exchange for a couple dollars and some motherfucking donuts. Because these wrestlers actually fuck with me. Oops. Yep. Miguel, you read my mind, dog. Miguel said exactly what I was about to say next. You saw me fixing my lips to say what I was finna say next, too, funny enough. Dude, yeah, what is this going to do for Natalya? Because I know what the end game is. I'm not going to tell y'all that either. I know what the end game is. Let's just say neither party is going to come out of this looking good. Wait, boy, when y'all see the end game of this, y'all going to be like, what the fuck?
Is that really surprising?
No. I mean, it's to a degree that you're not thinking, bro. So calm down. Don't get ahead of yourself. You know what happened when you be getting ahead of yourself with me.
Yeah.
I would hate to see you end up in the wrong again. I don't want that for you. It's going to be bad. Just remember I said it. It's going to be really bad. They do not have a plan of execution for this. They don't. Just mark my words. Mark my words. Okay? All right, let's move on. Go ahead, Warner.
Alrighty, backstage, we have Adam Pearce telling AJ Styles to think strongly about Gunther's challenge. AJ said he would go speak to his wife.
Fuck. What is... What? Sky King 8499. I think you're a new commenter. If you're not, I apologize. Said inexperienced Maxxine with a botch wrestler, Becky will always be a bad match. Sure. You get it.
The only person she's wrestled against one-on-one since August.
No, Adrian, I'm not telling, bro. Just I want you to just wait and see. I'm going to give you a hint. You know, I'll do what I did last time. I'll give a hint. They resent Natalya for getting that low-key legend character over. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it right there. Just wait until you see what they do. Wait until you see what they got cooking. Just wait. You gonna come back to this review and be like, bruh, I had no idea it was gonna be that. Watch. Go ahead, Warner.
Alrighty, up next, then we have Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce in an odd couple segment. Braun is still suspended. Pearce told Heyman that the Vision had better be on their best behaviors because he's going to be ringside for their match tonight. Heyman was not happy. Up next, we get Kathy Kelly interviewing the Americanos. Al Grande said Javon Evans' luck would run out tonight against the greatest luchador of all time.
This is why you got stiffed by Vikingo. Pause. Mm-hmm. This is why. Did y'all see that clip of Vikingo stumping on that motherfucker's collarbone? Dude, I said that's also, God damn it, that's also something I said. I said it's only a matter of time before those luchadors down there start resenting that fucking partnership. I said it was a matter of time before it was a mutiny. No, I said that after that first AAA pay-per-view that they did after WWE had acquired them.
Mm-hmm.
That was when I said it, dude. That resentment is going to build up. And a lot of AAA talent are going to flip over to CMLL. Mark my words, dude. Nobody want to be a part of Starbucks Lucha Libre. Get that shit out of here, dog. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Already up next, there was a video package for Punk versus Balor for the world title. After that, we have the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan becoming a cheerleader. And also Oprah saying, you get a championship, and you get a championship, and you get a championship. And then it turned into a weird lesbian porn with Roxanne and Liv.
Prawn. YouTube.
YouTube. Sorry.
God damn. Go.
Up next, we got Jey Uso in the crowd. He declared for the Royal Rumble. He said he's going to win it back-to-back years.
Gives a fuck. You shouldn't have been there in the first place, dickhead.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't have been there in the first place, asshole. What are you? Oh, God, dude, you were a game time decision. Literally, you were a game time decision. You were used as a selling point for the season 1 of Unreal.
Yep.
We're going to strap a rocket to you.
You're not going to blow up in 5 seconds, are you? You're going to do business.
I sound like white young Jeezy.
Hey. And my best friend is Metro Boomin.
We're going to make a song together. Fuck. This product stinks. This product stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It's odorific. It is terrible. It is terrible. Guys, it is so bad. And Warner had a me moment because Jey Uso came out there and cut the promo. He was done. And Warner was like, that's it?
That's it?
Oh, and that wouldn't be the last time.
Blink and it's gone.
That wouldn't be the last time we say that's it. Trust me. Oh, Adrian, tell me Triple H don't sound like a white young Jeezy. Yeah, said it'll also be terrible if we get another second-time Royal Rumble win, but that's a fact. Sky King, hey, welcome to the streams.
In the last 4 years, yeah, that would be bad.
Welcome to the streams. Yeah. If you tired of WWE dancing all on your love for professional wrestling, come to Covalent TV.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
All righty, up next, we have the New Day and Grayson Waller yelling at Pierce, saying they flew all the way over to the UK on MLK Day, their favorite holiday, to challenge for the tag team titles.
I will beat you. But
instead, Jay was thrown out to declare himself for the Royal Rumble.
Y'all, this was the first mention of MLK on this show.
Mm-hmm. Pierce told them that they would be in a 4-way next week to determine determine who the number one contenders are for the tag titles. We are 55 minutes into this show, and we are just hitting our second match.
Fuck.
Isn't that crazy?
Fuck. Damn, I thought we was further in the show. Fuck.
6-man tag action. We got Rey Mysterio, Penta, and Dragon Lee, or as Triple H likes to call them, the Mexicans.
You could just ramble through this, John. I was not paying attention during this match.
Neither was I. Logan versus Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory. This match was god-awful. All you had Austin Theory do is, yeah, I'm a serious heel now. You got to take me seriously. I'm Austin Theory. Take me seriously. I'm a serious heel now. I'm in the main event. I'm a serious heel. That's pretty much what he did the entire time.
They putting too much on it, bro.
They really are. And then there was brass knucks left on the apron. And Rey Mysterio used them after, Adam Pearce had to throw a big bald fit over him to Paul Heyman.
Which y'all know I have a massive problem with. Y'all know I got a massive problem with baby faces doing heel shit. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I hate that. Y'all know how much I hate that. It's so easy to book a baby face. It is so easy to book a baby face. It's a predetermined sport. It's so easy to book a babyface. To me, it takes more intricacies to book a heel than it does a babyface.
Yeah.
You're so creatively bankrupt, you got to have baby faces doing heel shit just to win matches.
Especially Rey Mysterio of all people.
Yeah, of all people.
Rey Mysterio.
Go, man. Go.
All righty. Penta super kicked Logan Paul and then gave Austin Theory a Canadian Destroyer for the win.
Yippee. I'm just so excited I don't know what to do with myself.
That's right. Oh. Up next, we got CM Punk being interviewed by Jackie Redmond. Redmond asked how Punk would deal with the pressure of facing Balor in his home country. It's the pressure that makes me the best in the world. I'm CM Punk. All I know how to do is be pressured. Best in the world. Go Blackhawks. That's pretty much it.
Hey, bitch, don't disrespect the Blackhawks, motherfucker.
I'm not disrespecting them. I'm just going by what was going on.
Motherfucker, I will clip your Red Wings, bitch. But no, like, fucking, you glossed over this way too fast. And I thought you were going to hit the point. Pause. Austin Theory just got pinned, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Already.
It's only a matter of time before he gets released. I don't see him as a long-term thing.
Dude, they booked him for the shock moment. Let me tell you why they did this. I have this on partial insider information, and the rest, this is just speculation corner. They had no plans for him. They just didn't want the optics of releasing him. Because they know if he went elsewhere, he would thrive.
Mm-hmm.
He is an optics keep. That's what he was. We have to keep him so that way we can show everybody out there we know how to build up stars and refurbish them from the bowels of hell. He is the equivalent of a science project. You know what you used to do with your old science fair boards after the science fair was over?
Threw him away.
That's what they're going to do to him. They had no plan. They just wanted to show you, hey, look, guys, we know how to do a successful repackage. See? That's all this was. And they wanted that viral moment, too. That's also something I have on inside information. They wanted that viral unmasking moment. That's all they wanted.
And then everyone saw it was theory and was like, oh.
But they were going for the ha ha. They were going for that with the audience to go, oh, you guys thought we weren't going to bring him back and refurbish him. Ha ha ha. We'll show you. And once that new car smell got out the window, they said, let's start having them eat pens. You can't make this shit, dude. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. This company thinks they know better than everybody. Why do people watch this? They think they know better than you. Go, man.
Alrighty, there was a Martin Luther King Jr. Day tribute video set to Ain't No Better Time by Chris Pierce.
Y'all thought I was lying when I said that the first mention of Martin Luther King on this show was fucking a promo with the New Day and Grayson Waller.
Backstage, we have Paul Heyman approaching Adam Pearce. Heyman said that Pierce was the best GM in Raw history, but he'll miss him when he's gone. Pierce asked if that was the threat. Heyman said no and left as Pierce took a phone call. Up next, we have Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in the ring and welcomed us to Monday Night Rio.
That shit is not getting over.
No.
That shit is not getting over.
And if you're going to do that, do it at the beginning of the show, not the start of the second hour.
Dude, like Rhea Ripley's song getting a pop is, you can just go ahead and add that to the crowd soundboard.
Mm-hmm.
You could just go ahead and add it to the soundboard. Werner, you had said something. I wish you would say this stuff on the review. You always say this stuff on the phone, but never say this type of stuff on the review. Werner has said they've had more promos than they had fights.
Yeah. No, I was going to bring this up once we got to the main event. But tonight there was 2.5 matches. 2.5.
Boy, they saw that TNA on AMC show and said, hold my beer.
Exactly.
And in WWE's case, hold my sippy cup.
Right.
Go.
Alrighty. Rhea and Io announced they're going to be in the Royal Rumble. Then Liv and Roxanne came out, said they're going to be in the Rumble. There was a big brawl between the two of them. Then Raquel Rodriguez came out and powerbombed Io, and that was that. Backstage, we get Bayley talking to herself.
Damn, I thought you was going to hit this point again. Nope, but it's okay. That's why I'm here. Boy, if you did a show, it would just be reading. It'd be reading fucking Rainbow. All right. Rhea's feuding with the Judgment Day again. We're back here again.
Yep.
We're back here again.
Well, this thing needs to end.
How are we here again? Triple H, we know the end game is Rhea Ripley holding the belt. Just get to it. You're not fooling anybody with these transitional feuds. We're back to Rhea feuding with the Judgment Day again. Go.
Bayley was backstage talking to herself.
What? Did you hear what you just said? Did you hear what you just said? Did you hear what you just fucking said?
Yes.
What?
She's talking to herself.
What are we watching?
We're back to the schizophrenic nonsense again. It's frustrating as fuck. But we got to make Bayley look psycho for some odd reason. We have no other creative plans except for let's make her seem like she's unstable. That's worked for us in the past.
Y'all, I said on Friday's review, we are back to the point of where I don't even know who this is for. Who is this product for? Who is this supposed to appeal? Like, what's the draw? It seems like a variety show for short bus helmet wearers. Who is this for? It's like you don't know what you're going to get from segment to segment, and I don't say that in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
My bad, bro. Go ahead.
Lyra shows up. She says she sensed losing that she felt like she let down a friend. To which Bayley became super mega babyface again and said, we got the Rumble next. One of us could win. One of us could headline WrestleMania because we're Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Let's hug.
Yep, I know. That's where I'm at right now. That's why I ain't say nothing. I know. Now do you see why I be saying sometimes you got to let stuff simmer? It's rough. Dude, it's rough. It's rough. Like y'all, and it was somebody in here that told us to chill. I'm like, chill? Motherfucker, you do this. This is difficult. Chill. Man, you do this. Have to watch it and then have to read it back on a week in, week out basis. For 6 years. Then get back to me talking about some damn chill.
Mm-hmm.
Go, man.
Javon Evans versus El Grande Americano. They stopped the match due to Javon Evans being injured.
End up being right again. Here I go being right again. A pro wrestler is never conducive to fucking the WWE style. I think the only reason why Roxanne hasn't been getting injured or gotten injured is because she barely fucking wrestles. Didn't I tell y'all?
Mm-hmm.
This WWE system is not conducive to pro wrestlers. Slowing down to work that WWE style gets people injured. I don't wish nothing on that young brother. I don't. But the first thing I said to you was what? He better be lucky that wasn't no leg injury.
Yeah.
That was the first thing I said. Because that reality that I was talking about a couple weeks back almost came to fruition right in front of our eyes, where I said, boy, if he get one ACL injury, they gonna get rid of him so fast, and he gonna regret that crackhead comment.
Broken ankle.
Yep.
Like anything, like even the most minorest of things, if it comes to his legs, he's done.
They gonna Ridge Holland his ass.
I'm
telling you. He made out. He don't know how good he made out. I know that's probably what he was thinking when he got back that too. Thank God it wasn't my knee. But from where he was holding, and I could be wrong on this, I'm not a medical expert or anything like that, but from what he was holding, it looked like he might have tore his rotator cuff. He kept holding his rotator cuff area. There's a slight possibility he might have tore his rotator cuff. And if he did, he might be out for a minute because that's a nagging injury, and the last thing you can do is bump on a torn rotator cuff.
Yep.
He might be out for a minute because that's a nagging injury. Because you gotta work towards lifting again. You gotta work towards, like, it's a lot of stuff that your rotator cuff helps you do when it comes to your arms.
And you know what? To be honest, what's to say he doesn't get released just because of this injury, since it is one of those naggers.
That's why I said Ridge Holland, bro. He might end up Ridge Holland.
Who
knows? But yeah, no, he was where he was grabbing. It definitely came off like rotator cuff. But we'll find out. He might just have a separated shoulder. He might have a separated shoulder. If so, again, he made out. Because a separated shoulder, about 2 months. You know, well, give or take, about 2 months. But yeah. So reports are saying no injury, possible concussion. Nope. Nope.
Not buying it.
That's WWE getting ahead of it.
We saw it.
That's WWE getting ahead of it. Nope. Catherine, what did we just say at the beginning of this show? They just changed a whole entire article because they lied. Nah, don't buy that. No. If you buy that, you are a part of the WWE media propaganda machine. No. No. Why would he walk off holding his rotator cuff if it was a concussion? Mike John, you talking about one of the biggest members of the WWE compromised media reported this, and you.
I'm sure Triple H called.
We only report it because we have to, not because we believe it. I want y'all to understand that. When y'all see articles pop up from Paywall Select and Mike, we do it because we have to, not because, we believe everything they say. I had to tell Treesap that to motherfucking his. I was like, dog, okay, and when he was like, you guys, credit our stories and stuff like that, so apparently we're credible to you. I'm like, no, that's not what that means, bro. We just share the news like anybody else. If I wanted to be a dirt sheet, you'd be out of business. So let's make sure we get that sorted. We still got a page to run. Mike Johnson, of all people.
Yeah.
That's like what am I saying? That is the OG drone media. That's like Mike Johnson has been tied in and clicked in with WWE for like the past what?
Didn't he work there for I want to say 2012, 2014, 2015-ish?
You would have to cross-reference that. I don't remember.
Yeah, I might have to do that on off time, but
no,
I could have swore somebody from a dirt sheet got a job at that time.
Yeah, no, the motherfucker walked off holding his rotator cuff. Yeah, if he is concussed, he's concussed plus some. Yeah, that's them trying to get ahead of it. And if he does come back and wrestles next week or 2 weeks from now and no rotator cuff, okay, fine. I'm glad the good brother's, I'm glad he's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
But I ain't buying that bullshit.
Not with the way he was holding his arm.
He was holding it like he was trying to keep it attached to his body.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, we got 241 people watching us on the Twitch right now. God damn.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Bang, bang, bang.
I ain't mad at that, goddamn. I'm not mad at that. All right, let's keep going, man.
All righty, we got up next Jackie Redmond interviewing Finn Balor. Balor said the magnitude of tonight is not lost on him. No shit. He said he respects Punk being a fighting champion, but questioned his judgment on why are they fighting on his turf, on his island, in front of his people. Tonight, there's going to be a new Irish world champion. Okay.
Go.
Alrighty, up next, there's a video package for Obafemi, because we don't have enough of those. Apparently, he's coming still like Virman. Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Adam Pearce approached the Vision, told Paul Heyman he wanted Breakker next week on Raw for a face-to-face. Yay!
Yeah.
Heyman told Pearce to be on his best behavior, and the Vision left.
What are they flirting with each other?
Apparently.
Like, does he want his bussy or something?
Hey, I've been on the Paul Heyman zesty since the whole Roman Reigns thing.
Like, what are we supposed to take from that? All right, bro. They got it. I'm not gonna argue. They got it. But something we don't got is 30 likes, and we got 30 people sitting in this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better scroll down and hit that thumbs up. Stop playing with us. Come on, man. All right, man. All right.
Already up next, we got Styles approaching Adam Pearce. Next, apparently talked to his wife. His wife swore, which okay, and he accepted the challenge. So it's the Royal Rumble. It's Gunther versus AJ Styles with Styles' career on the line. Up next, we have an angry Asuka confronting Kairi Sane. Apparently, they're all upset that they lost the tag titles last week. And Kairi Sane apologized and said everything's going to be okay because we're winning the Royal Rumble. Asuka said, "Don't make me yell at you again." We're at the main event, kids.
There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to offer comments on that bullshit. Go ahead.
We've made it to the main event. CM Punk versus Finn Balor.
All right, let's see if he do it, y'all. Here we go.
CM Punk was blown up in the first 5 seconds. We had a rest hold to start the fucking match.
Show match.
Show match.
This man was glistening 2 minutes into the match, y'all.
He needs to see a doctor.
I said what I thought it was. I said I think his whole upper torso was red. I think he has congestive heart failure. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
His whole upper torso was red. Head included. Pause if necessary.
Pause.
Go Werner. Go Werner.
I mean, I know this isn't like a strenuous, like a super strenuous workout, but like a match can be a workout, but not to where you're blown up like this.
P-Rock's great question. I'm sorry. P-Rock's great question. The reason why they were glazing this match is because Finn Balor came out with the nostalgic entrance with the wall. And I even gave credit where credit is due. I said, see, moments like this, like even Finn Balor saying it to the camera, he couldn't even hear the music to hit his cue. Like moments like that is what at one point made WWE WWE. And they've gotten so far away from that when you see moments like that, it's rare, and you just kind of like, man, they could do that whenever they felt like it, and they're just choosing not to. Ain't that something? They're glazing it because of an entrance, a nostalgic entrance. Because the match wouldn't shit. It was Finn Balor wrestling circles around CM Punk for how long did this match go?
16 minutes, 14 seconds.
That's all it was, bro. That's all it was. It was Finn Balor showing that what an actual straight edge person looks like.
Yes.
I mean, I know Finn Balor drinks, but like, look at Finn Balor at his age and look at CM Punk at his. And they're not that far apart in age.
Nope.
Wow. I'm not surprised, though, Catherine said. Cole called Javon Kofi Kingston during his match. Not surprised. Not even surprised.
What a maneuver. Balor fought out of a GTS following a sling blade, 2 shotgun drop kicks, and a coup de grace for a near fall. Punk went for the GTS again, but Balor countered into a roll up for 2. Balor went for after Punk, but Punk used a single leg takedown, rolled over his feet, hit a GTS for the pinfall win. Punk retains. Afterwards, Punk helped Balor up to his feet.
Baylor?
After the match.
Okay, well, new wrestler, Baylor, apparently.
Balor.
Uh-huh.
He had a few words with Balor before raising his hand and giving him a hug, which you just saw a massive splash of water go off of his back. Like you would have thought a waterfall was going down that man's back. Then nodded at Punk before leaving the ring. Punk posed for cheering fans as Balor watched from ringside. And that was the show.
There's a storyline sitting outside of WWE right now where Prince Devitt can revive what New Japan killed in the Bullet Club.
Yep.
And here he is, sitting in WWE, getting pinned by a man that was glistening with sweat 2 minutes into a 16 minutes match.
And started the match with a rest hold.
-10, no moment.
-10, no moment.
Clear the air. Fuck WWE.
Yeah, fuck WWE.
Yep, he signed on the dotted line. I know.
Mm-hmm. His fault.
Didn't even have to give him a sword.
Mm-mm.
He just signed.
No, only Drew gets swords.
Wow. So y'all, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the fuck off this stream, and then I'm gonna go relax and process my Bears not being in next week's competition. And I got some stuff that I actually have to plan. I got some conversations with talents. I actually had a talent message me while we were streaming. I got a lot of stuff to sort out, and yeah, this company is interfering with my thought process. So fuck the WWE. But I'm ready to get out of here, so I don't know about y'all. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
The beacon of hope worldwide, the Messiah, semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.